Musicians, they do a lot of cooler stuff than the rest of us do. Case in point, Danielle French is with us. She's playing her own brand of beautiful music, and she has a story to tell, of course. We're going to do all of the particulars about the Sundance Film Festival and beyond. But first, you do have to tell us about springtime in Wisconsin.
Yeah, I'm really excited. Last year, I got invited by this fellow, Pat McDonald, who some of you may remember the band Timbuk 3. So he wrote The Future's So Bright I Gotta Wear Shades. And he's become a very dear friend. And him, Jackson Brown, a couple other private owners bought up this 50s retro motel in Sturgeon Bay, Wisconsin. And a couple times a year, it's invite only. Pat invites all of his songwriter friends to come stay at the motel, puts us all up. We stand in a circle the first night, spin the whiskey bottle. Whoever you get from the whiskey bottle spin, you're co-writing with tonight and you're recording it tomorrow. And the guy who runs the studio used to do sound for Prince. So it's kind of crazy. And I got to do 3 of these last year, and it's just been really life-changing. So I'm invited to go back in February.
You did good? You got invited back?
Nice for you. And I've been exploring aspects of myself. I wrote my first punk song.
Nice.
Not that I'll probably ever perform it live, other than
you never know.
Context,
you never know.
Maybe I'll join a punk band and have another alter ego. You never know.
Maybe next year you'll be here with your backup band, Green Day.
Yeah, exactly. I'll do high kicks and stuff.
So very cool. I love just the feel of that story. Going to first of all, Sturgeon Bay, Wisconsin. That sounds incredibly legit, like a fantastic location. Never been there, but I know Wisconsin well.
It's beautiful. I mean, it's right. Wisconsinites will show you their hand.
That's right.
And it's
Where
up the arm
you?
here, so up from Green Bay, up the arm, and it's really scenic on the lake and the bay and everything. Yeah.
Very cool. Thanks for sharing that. I'm going to be with you in spirit, without a doubt. And someday I'm going to call upon you for a connection to get to go stay in.
Well, I'm trying to get Pat and Melanie Jane have a band called Purgatory Hill, and they've done Access Film Music showcases before, so they're going to try and get to Sundance. You could have them on the show.
Absolutely will. Yeah. Absolutely will. And I will not make them play The Future's So Bright I Gotta Wear Shades.
Yeah, they don't do that.
And they probably appreciate that. So let's talk about new record. Do tell.
Yeah, I released a new CD in 2012, and it's called Drive, because I do so much driving. I got inspired by being on the road, and then I spent 6 months of last year touring in support of the project. I recorded it in Reno, Nevada, and it just recently got listed as number 5 in the top best local bets of 2012 in the Reno Gazette-Journal, even though I'm from Canada. They call me a local in Reno. I'm an honorary Nevadan, even though I live in Canada.
Well, I suppose if you're far enough out in space, then Calgary, Alberta, it looks like it's just outside of Reno.
It's right there, you know. I'm starting to define myself kind of as a nomad because, you know, now Wisconsin's calling me a local. They're like, when are you coming home? And Reno calls me a local, and I've got this community in Calgary, so I feel like I kind of belong everywhere.
That's very cool. Well, congratulations on a new record. I know that's a huge amount of work to cross the finish line to that sort of a destination. So good for you in that regard. Talk a little bit about what you're doing during Sundance and beyond.
Yeah, so I toured my way down through Idaho to get here. For those of you who don't know, Calgary is directly north. If you took the I-15 straight up, you would hit Calgary. It's still, you know, 15 hours away, but anyway.
but straight north, just 15 hours.
And I've been doing these showcases with an organization called Access Film Music, and their mission is to connect filmmakers and musicians for potential placements of songs in film, TV, and that sort of thing. So Sundance, of course, is a mecca for filmmakers in the industry. I'm also a filmmaker as well. I've released a few short films to some of my songs, so I kind of like that I get to be here in both capacities a little bit.
Yes.
But I'm going to be doing a series of showcases at the Spur. That's kind of where Access Film Music takes over that bar during the whole festival. I don't remember all my dates off the top because I'm doing quite a few of them, but DanielleFrench.com, I've got all my tour dates on there. And then I also got hooked up with Festival Cafe doing a showcase at the Beehive Tea House in Salt Lake City through the Salt Lake City Visitors Bureau as well on Sunday at 5:30 p.m. there.
Very cool. So I guess the last order of business is to let folks know, right in that camera right there, what information we're moving around. There we go. Now there's your solo, the one-shot Danielle. Tell folks where they can find out more information online about Danielle French.
Yeah, it's very simple, DanielleFrench.com. It's spelled DanielleFrench.com. And you can hear music, you can actually see my short films on there, and read my tour dates, my blog, all that sort of thing. So follow along at home.
Safe travels, my friend.
Thanks
Best
for
wishes.
having
Thank
me.
you for being here.
Thanks for having me.
And we'll hope to see you again soon. And of course, you must, even if you do a travelogue from the road, you got to tell us about the big trip to Wisconsin.
For sure. Follow along on the blog. I'll be talking all about it for sure.
Fantastic. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
It's DanielleFrench.com. Easy enough to remember, hard to forget the artist.